Chapter 12 of The Golden Canyon by G.A. Henty. This LibriVox recording is in the public domain. Retreat. Dick sprang up the hill, and as soon as he joined Tom, astonished him with the account of the discovery of the treasure collected by the other party, and also by the news that it was probable that the Indians would be speedily upon them. All this he told him as he was crawling forward towards the edge of the cliff. "There he goes!" he exclaimed when they neared it. "Do you see him going up the slope toward the village? How clear the air is! Dave said it is 6 miles there. If it is a foot, it does not look more than 1. Well, I must go and tell them below. Mind, Tom, the moment you see a party issue out from there, you crawl back to the path, and then hurry down as quick as you can, but mind you don't tumble in your haste." "That settles it," Dave said, when he heard the news. If he had been going to that village, he would have made for it straight, and not come along under the cliffs until he was opposite to it. "No, we have got to fight, that's sartain. If we were to mount that path at once, Dave, we could keep them from climbing up if there were hundreds of them." "That is so, lad, but we could not stay there forever, and might be took in the rear by another party. Besides, as soon as they find out that we have left, they will do that pretty soon. They will be straight after us. No, we have been talking it over while you have been away, and we have agreed that we must hold the canyon until it gets dark, and then make off. No doubt they will know of this path, but they won't think as we have found it out, and they will fancy that they have got us sure. Like enough, as soon as they find we are ready for them here, they will send a messenger off to some village up behind us. There is one thing, he will have a good way to go, for we have seen no break in the cliffs for the last 20 miles, and maybe they go much farther. Anyhow, we have got to risk it." "I should think," Dick said, "that anyhow we might as well get the horses up to the top of the path, ready to push on as soon as it gets dark. They can do it easily enough in daylight, but it would be a very awkward job at night." "Right you are, lad. That is a capital plan. We will do it at once. We have got everything wrapped up ready. One of us will stay up there with Tom so as to guard the top of the path, in case any of the redskins should come down before we are ready to go forward. 3 will be enough to hold the canyon." "I will undertake the horse job," Boston Joe said. "As you say, 3 is enough here. They will think they are going to take us by surprise, and as soon as they find we are ready for them, they will draw off fast enough. I reckon that fellow has counted our numbers, and no redskin will try to force that pass with 5 Western rifles facing him." Just as Joe began to mount the path, leading his horse, with the others tied head to tail in a long line behind it, Tom appeared on the path high up and shouted, "30 or 40 horsemen have just left the village and are coming this way." "All right, Tom," Dick shouted back. "You are not to come down. Joe is coming up with the horses." "We have got plenty of time yet," Dave said, as soon as the string of horses had started on their way up. "It ain't much past 2 o'clock yet, and it will be pretty nigh 6 hours afore we can make a start. There is a good fire, and we have kept down 30 pounds of flour. We shall have time to bake that into bread before we start." "We shan't have much time for baking when we are once off, you can bet your boots." Dick looked on with some wonder at the quiet and deliberate manner in which Dave mixed his dough. "By the way, Dick," the latter said, looking up, "we have divided that lot of gold we got here ourselves into 5 lots, and put 1 lot into the blankets on each of our riding horses. It is like enough that we carry our own scalps back to the settlements. We shan't get any of the 4 baggage ponies there with us. There is about 12 pound of gold in each blanket, so suppose we have to let the other ponies go, we shan't have made a bad job out of our journey after all." "Have you filled the water skins, Dave?" "We filled the 5 small skins we carry ourselves, and one of the others we daren't carry. Each of the horses has got 2 sacks of gold. One of them has got the water skin. 2 others have got 20 pounds of flour each, which will be enough to last us with the loaf we are baking here till we get out of the Indian country. The others have got the tea and sugar. The one with the skin will be the heaviest load at first, but the water will soon go. So that makes it even. Everything else we have got to leave behind except a kettle and this baking pan. We will take them up as we go. Now that the loaf is fairly under way, we will get ready for the Redskins. End of chapter 12.